What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning to Lottie Dottie and everybody. That would be Tim's saying. So I'm looking at a couple here in the pre-market, looking at BLU and then also what's the other one? ATER. So you'll see blue has news here in the pre-market. So you'll see I have pre-market support and resistance here mapped out here on a 5-minute chart. And I'm being aware or watching this. It's actually a weekly chart right here. So you'll see right over here a weekly chart of blue. And watching this gap level right here, this 502. So I want to see if price will get above that 502 or that $5 level and move up into this gap. And then you can see on the weekly here, you'll see these resistance levels right in here. You can look at those whole and $half amounts, but I'm kind of watching this, what happens in this gap level, see if it can move up. You'll see that 560 level right there. No coincidence. It rejected at that level right there in the pre-market. So we'll see if it can get above this 506 or 502-ish level, basically $5. And then watch between this 560 level. And then I'd obviously watch, $6, those whole and $half amounts right up in here. So watch and see with this one right here, if it can get back and get above VWAP, those green dots right up over in here and continue up. So at the moment, it's right down here at that 580s-ish level, right down, or 480s level, right down here at the base of this kind of doji hammerish candle right here. So that's BLU. Next one I'm looking at is ATER. And you'll see I'm looking at trade ideas here. So I'm just looking at which ones are kind of gapping up with volume here in the pre-market. So next one I'm looking at is ATER. Come down here and you'll see here's a weekly chart. So you'll see right here in the weekly, if price can get above this $13 level, which it is right now, we'll have to watch and see. Let's go over to a daily chart here. If it can get above that kind of that 1350-ish level, right where it's kind of bouncing off of right now, if it can stay above this previous daily candle, that right around the top here, see if this will continue up. And you'll see, watch right here, if it gets a bounce and holds. And then you can see these areas right here of resistance right here in the pre-market. So when you're day trading, guys, or just trading in general, you want to see, again, map out support resistance levels. And then you want to see if price action, what it does at those support and resistance levels, right? So, if you're day trading, let's say, and, you see a daily chart, a 5-minute, a 1-minute, and then I have a microsecond, 10-second chart set up over here. And so then I look at these levels, and then I look at price action and then see, if I'm going to take a trade, I look at these levels of resistance, and then I got to decide, right? Am I going to get in and get out on a 1-minute chart, 10-second chart, 5-minute chart? There's so many different ways that you can day trade. There's not really necessarily a right or a wrong way. Again, the right way is to have proper risk management, but some people will trade using the 5-minute setup. Some will, or using 5-minute charts. Some will use 1 minute. Some will use 10-second. That's really up to you on your level of risk tolerance. Just remember, the lower the float, the higher the volatility, and the longer you stay in trades, the more potential they can go against you, especially with those low floaters. So, and then being aware of in the pre-market, you got to be careful, trading in the pre-market because you can get just like nasty volatile candlesticks like this that could just get you trapped, right? Not saying you can't trade in the pre-market, you just got to be very careful. So at the moment, I'm looking at both blue and ATER. I think there may be BBIG might be slowly moving up. Let's take a look at BBIG. So BBIG has that kind of the high right around that 1250, then that left shoulder area around that 1180s area. So kind of that head and shoulders on the daily. And then watch down here at $10 support area. So if $10 can hold, watch between that $10 and $12, and then also that 1137 resistance area. So that got that head and shoulders on the daily to be aware of. So if you look at intraday pre-market, it's a little bit messy at the moment. Not a huge fan of that chart. So yeah, looking at blue and ATER. ATR looks like it's making a move back up to VWAP again. So VWAP are those green dots, or is those green dots right up over in here. So keep an eye right over in here and see if we get a close above VWAP. If so, watch these levels above as resistance. And ATR is kind of a lower float stock, 35 million shares outstanding. So it's on the lower side of things. Any stock that you guys want me to take a look at? For blue, yeah, I'll go back again for blue. So blue, I'm watching this weekly right here, that $5 to see this gap, see what happens in this gap. See if price can ideally get above that $5 and hold. If it can break $5, watch out for the base of this candle right around that 547 to 560 range. So this upper level right in these areas for resistance. So yeah, see if it can get above $5. It's basically VWAP. Watch these levels above as resistance. Keep an eye on this daily gap. And we'll see right over in here, you can see kind of angular resistance right coming down here. So if price can get above in that daily gap, watch these areas right in here as well. 513. So you see these levels right over here, Jay? Does that make sense? And then obviously when price, if it gets in a gap, very volatile. So gaps become very volatile, but ideally this thing needs to get above $5 and stay, and then watch these areas above as resistance. You're welcome. So ATER is breaking VWAP at the moment. So now you got to watch that 1450s level resistance right up here. Guys, if you're new, you want to be careful. There's a lot of, again, everybody's trading styles different. And again, there isn't necessarily a right or wrong way. Again, I always say the right way is to have proper risk management. But, some people are dip buy traders. Some people are 1 minute breakout candles. Some people are get in on a 5 minute and look for a 5 minute reversal to get out. Some people are microsecond charts. Some people are level 2 traders. So everybody's trading style is different, and everybody's, what are you looking to make, right, on each trade? That's the thing you got to break down is when trading in general, but we'll just talk about day trading here. What is your goal to make each day, right? And you want to break it down. And so it's kind of like this. What is your goal to make each year? Then you want to break it down to, weekly and then daily goals. So this is where, again, I tell people, just don't fall into the illusion of what other traders are doing. Let me clean my glasses here, my trading glasses. These are my trading ones. I'm not going fancy right now. I'm looking at my trading computer, so I'm not going to put on my Gucci's today. Excuse me. So what are you looking to make, right? Are you looking to make 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year, 500,000 a year, a million a year, 10,000 a year? Be realistic with your goal. But if you're looking to make, let's say, 50,000 a year, which is more realistic, maybe up to 100,000. If you want to make 200,000 or more trading a year, you got to have a big brokerage account. You got to have big cojones, right? So big cojones, big trading account. It takes money to make money, right? So if you don't have at least 25,000 in your brokerage account and you want to make 1,000 plus a day, how are you going to do that, right? So that's where, the bigger traders and the bigger trading companies, that's great. They're making 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 a day. That doesn't mean you're going to do it, right? You need the money to make the money. So that's where it kind of starts, right? So, do I have a little scratch in my glasses here? So as you break it down, let's say you're looking to make 50,000 a year. Divide that by 52 weeks, right? That means you'd be, not 2 point, no, let's do that again. 50,000 divided by 52. So that's $960 a week, right? How much is that a day? Divided by 5. So that means you're looking to make $192 a day to make 50,000 a year, right? How does that break down? Well, what type of trader are you, right? Are you looking to make 50 cents on a trade, 20 cents on a trade, 10 cents on a trade? 10 cents is a pretty decent, 10 cents is pretty realistic on a day trade. So that would be, if you bought 1,000 shares and you made 10 cents, that's $100. So that would be 2 10-cent scalps. And then you hit your $200 target for the day. See how that breaks down? So you want to simplify it, right? Don't get caught up. Don't follow everybody else and what their daily trading goal is. You got to see what's the best for you, right? So that's pretty realistic. Day trading, scalping 10 cents is a very realistic amount. Obviously not going to be every trade. You have to know the support and resistance levels and all of that good stuff. If you bought 2,000 shares and you scalp 10 cents, there's your daily goal, right? So 2,000 times 0.10, there's your $200. If you bought 5,000 shares and you scalped 10 cents, it's $500. That's how it breaks down, guys, right? Is that making sense for those that are new? That's why you just don't get caught up in the illusion of everything. You just got to break it down. And don't try to trade everybody else's trading style. Just because they might like something doesn't mean you should. So we do have a trial, guys. If you want to try us out, right here. Link is below here if you're watching me here on YouTube. Go to bullishbears.com. And what is going on with our site here? Why is it not loading? I'm in incognito mode. Maybe I need to clear my cache and my cookies. I always have issues going into websites. Let me try this. Let me go not in cache and cookies. Or not. There we go. Of course, I go in incognito mode and it doesn't work. I go to regular mode and it works just fine. So you go to bullishbears.com and you can scroll down. You can take our free courses right here, or you can try us out right here for 7 days and get access to everything. We have a day trading, so a penny stocks, a large caps, and a futures room. So we have 3 trade rooms in our Discord. You'll see our Discord right over where I just moved this over to my other screen, and then it gets stuck in my other. What the bleep? Me and technology. Let me X out of it. Oh, me and technology. Well, you can see our Discord here, and I can't seem to grab it above. Or how the hell for crying out loud. How do I make? Can I do it? Oh, there we go. Ay. Me and technology are the worst. So here's our Discord. We have our penny stocks room, our large caps, and futures down here. We have our Zooms, our daily Zoom trades, our Zoom streams. We have our Discord. So Discord's where you chat, and we have our Zooms. And so we do our live streams each day and our chatting in these rooms here. And we have trade alerts and courses and all that good stuff. So if you want to check us out, links in the bio below. So you guys have a great rest of your day. And take a look here before we get going. ATER is creeping up. Let me take a look at blue. Blue is selling off at the moment. All right, peeps. So I'm going to get at it here, and I will see you all later. Enjoy.